InkSpired to InkSpired.
Alright, yeah people, it's another episode of InkSpired to InkSpire. You know I'm your host, Ink Surgeon, and we're there with a very special guest today. Big bad Jamaican comedian.
No, hold on. Nobody the bad part. Nobody the bad part. I'm not bad. He's a decent, law-abiding citizen. Go on, talk.
Okay. Where that's it all? We're there with the great Titus.
Okay.
Campbell, Glen Campbell.
Yes,
in our
man.
building.
Big up yourself,
And
brother.
Bless up. Appreciate you coming through. First thing we want to know, which part in Jamaica you're born and grow.
Alright, see, turn over, I will trick the whole out. I was born in southwest London.
Oh!
Balham. Okay? So, I tricked you all, right? You didn't know that, did you? Catch you, didn't I?
Yeah, me never know that.
Yeah, they never know that. But come to Jamaica at age 8 and I'm a Kingstonian. I'm in a country. My mother come from Hanover, my father come from St. Anne's. So me inherit them there, but we don't really know nobody down there. So when I came home to Jamaica, it was mainly Kingston.
So it was you coming like at age 8. Was it like easy for transition or you left friends and things?
No, because, alright, so here it's set up now. At age 8, all me know is seeing only for white people around me in England. In my class in England, at 2 away, as 2 black youth in the class. So I come to Jamaica now, the next part of the story. Folks, I came to Jamaica on a boat.
Yeah, this is so funny.
I came to Jamaica on a boat. That's what I'm telling you from now. But I like to say it was a cruise ship. Okay?
At the time.
So I take cruise before cruise was popular. Alright, we catch you though. Yeah, so when we step off of the boat, at the pier, I'm a look. We say, Mommy, there's a lot of black people around. We never see so much black people in one place yet. And then now, some little things start. What's that? Mama says mosquito. Mosquitoes! I don't like mosquitoes, Mommy!
So yeah, I really that the accent they used to have.
Yeah. As summer come to Jamaica. So you know when we go to primary school now, me was everybody beating stick because little foreign boy go on like king cute and then stush. And he can't talk about that. Hey boy, chat pato and then give me some little on my head back and then do me like pick the joke with pencil and you have to learn to talk patois. Yeah, and so that was how I started out. But
now you know I have to ask. You say you come from England surrounded by a lot of whites. Were you that whitewashed kid where you feel like
no sir?
Because you come to Jamaica and you're surrounded by all blacks.
No. I was a teacher's pet. Because I'm a little brightish and we could have sing better than them. We could have dance better than them. When it come to sports, they may run faster than them. So everybody kind of gravitate to me and like me, want to be my friend when I'm in England. So when I come to Jamaica now, it was the opposite.
Because Jamaican, nobody no hyper than Jamaica.
No, because they said you just come and go like you stoosh and no, it can't go work.
Yeah.
Right? So anyways, finally we get a little clique and me and them start moving. Then we realize some grounds. I'm not going like me better than nobody.
Yeah.
You know? And the school I went to actually was called Hope Valley Experimental. And what they did at that school, it was near the Mona Rehab Center where they have the kids with polio and things. And so, as the name suggests, experimental school, it was trying to have able-bodied kids and disabled kids in the same environment. Studying and playing and everything. So, me I grew up, coming to me, for say a youth with no leg, one arm, or deformed arm, or, something like that. We lift them up and we play with them and we carry them about the place if needs be, or who have wheelchair, we push them.
Yeah.
And so it gave us an appreciation for, people who weren't exactly like us.
Right.
And so that was really a good grounding for me. So when we grew up, me alright, man.
So the love for comedy, did that start to develop from high school or where in your lifetime have that spark that we say?
I think if I was to be fair, I got it from my mom. Mommy, I give joke and she don't even try.
Yeah.
When she talk, it just funny.
Yeah.
You know? My daddy knows the legs, man. He love dance, I love music, so that's where I get my love of music and love of dancing. But mommy, she just taught some things, man. Oh gosh, man. And it just became natural for me to have laughed around the house and me trying to do things to make people laugh as well. In primary school and at JC, Jamaica College, because I went to Jamaica College, True Blue! Yes. I was a class clown.
Yeah.
All the time. So me always get joke, always get trouble. Teacher say me chat too much. Me forgot do law, or me forgot turn actor or something. You know?
So when you go at Jamaica College, what did the major? Where did that study for?
I did the arts.
Arts, okay.
Alright, so first of all, me think say, because me go there as me say, me kind of alright brain wise, so you know, everybody want to be doctors and you know. I'm saying, yeah man, I want to be a veterinarian. And then think about it, when we reach third form, where you have to choose now which stream we're going, business, arts, or sciences. And when we look at my physics grade, it never so wonderful.
Never so promising.
When we look at the chemistry grade, this ain't not gonna work.
You're so like me.
And funny, the bio never bad, you know. I'm a pass bio in GCE. But the other one, them never did work out. So, you say, you know what God love? Boom! Arts. So I did business and arts.
Yeah, you sound similar to me because in a high school, I never like nothing with the science, nothing with the mathematics. Hate mathematics.
Well, no, you can't.
But they don't have to become an architect and then I find say I have to have maths and all that.
Yeah.
I'm just quickly divert.
Yeah, man. As to the maths thing, I was okay up to third form and then them say, all right, Campbell, you're doing okay in the maths, we're going to put you in the accelerated class.
Headache.
The maths run left me, accelerate, God left me.
Numbers start look like high.
Whoa! It never nice at all. So the first time I sit maths, me get, I think D. Second time I sit maths, me get E. The third time I sit maths, me get U. U stand for ungraded. So after I said, no sir, I don't like how GC treat me. I go do accounts. And I get a B for accounts. Get a credit for accounts. So I say, see, I can add and subtract.
Yeah, because the basic maths is good, but we want to go in at the Egyptian.
Yeah.
As some call it because it can't be nothing else. You know, you watch the movie there, you see them a try this.
Yeah. You see some sitting on the float and go all over there.
Yeah, that's obviously when you see the higher maths. When you pass, add and subtract.
So I decided that the arts it is for me, and I had the opportunity of joining the drama club once I reached third form, when I was in third form. And I joined the JC Center and the drama club. I go up on field trip and I start watch play and then something there. I'm still in the theater and I look on it and I listen to people, I laugh and thing and I say, I'd like to do that.
Right,
that's something I love though. You know, and so I joined the drama club and I enter schools drama festival and JCDC and I did all right. And while still at school, I did my first commercial production, which was in 1981. So I date myself, people. 1981, you know, free form. No, I was in lower 6 in 1981. And I did my first commercial production with a JC old boy called Louis Marriott. And they played the name, The New Jokers. And I moved with people like Fab Five and Grub Cooper and Frankie Campbell and thing. And yeah.
So how you land at the position there? How you land at the role there?
Well, because while we there at school, as we say, I get trouble and chat enough. My literature teacher said, Campbell, I know a JC old boy that is into production and you know, I think you should probably just go and see what it's like, you know, to get a feel of it, to see if later on in life it's something you'd like to do. You go take fast, go watch them and them do them thing. Them have one audition.
Right.
I'm gonna go audition. She said, if you watch and look, you know, and do it later in life. Me audition, and me get through.
Right.
So you can imagine me go home now, if I go tell my mother, who I work 2 jobs to try to send me go high school, and if I tell her, say, Mommy, me now want to play. Silence. Yeah, you know play, you know like a show? No answer. Then she starts singing. So you know what that means? She said, after me work hard.
No, before you go like that, what was her vision for you as a parent? Because every Jamaican parent have when they want so what she did that.
Well, Daddy was in the police force. Uncle them, inspectors and assistant commissioner, superintendent and all kind of things. So she didn't really want me to go into, because she said too much of the family in the police. Yeah, she no want one boy, because I have 4 sisters. Me one as boy. She no want one boy for the town police too, because it's too risky a profession. So if I could do something else, you know, the usual doctor or teacher or lawyer. I feel say every Jamaican parent back in the day, doctor, teacher, lawyer, engineer. If you feel like you want to be very extravagant, pilot.
Yes.
You understand? So mommy said, after me work hard to send you to go to school. I do 2 jobs, sometimes I'll trip, and weekends you go look a little extra work somewhere else. Are you a content idiot? And that man look at me and said, if you want an idiot, I said, no, mommy, it's not an idiot, something. They said, well, I don't know, but it now go working at this house, you know. So I went and I did my production, my play, and my first paycheck was like $12 something. That's for a week I work.
And in that time,
in them days,
how much was it like?
Me can't calculate. But 12, but them days they did all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Because, after a couple months of doing the show, we never have no TV at the house. So my first purchase from my income from theater was a little TV.
So $12 at the time was able for buy?
No, well, after saving up.
Okay.
No, come on, do better than that.
No, come here and say, $12 hit them time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So after saving up, maybe buy me a little TV and carry in. I'm going with the TV. I'm saying, the acting thing I work
No promising. Hey, I want thing with the parents, them, you know, once they see a little money and roll in, you might be able to.
Yeah, man. So I start doing my thing, but I followed her advice. I went and I studied public relations, separate and apart from my love of theater. And so I first worked with government for a couple of years, and then I left that and I went and I worked with Jamaican Telephone Company.
Right.
And I spent 10 years there. And I did all right in PR. And when I left telephone company, I went and worked with a PR firm. So I was doing all right, doing public relations, and then doing theater on the side. And then in 1994, I got the opportunity to go on a tour, a 3-month tour. And I mean, truth be told, you work with a company and you go tell them, say, you want 3 months leave. And then say, Glen, we know this is what you love. And, we want to give you a blessing to go and do, follow your dream. But our work still have to go on. And that's that. And so we have to go find somebody to replace you for the 3 months.
Right.
So if that's the case, we have to find somebody you on tour. What do you think, man? So make up your mind. Think about it and tell me what you think. I thought about it long and hard. I'm going to say, you know what? This is my passion. This is what I really want to do. I left the work.
Now more ask you cause that almost resonate with me because you see that 9 to 5 something that we're very sure. So many people trapped in other cases right now and they have their passion. They have their talent where God give them.
Yeah.
Where if they pursue that, they would be great in life.
Yeah.
But the 9 to 5 trap them, the mentality. I say, man, sure of this every 2 weeks, you know. How hard was it for you to break out of that and say, oh, me have to chase my dream?
My brother, I truly don't understand. At the time when I was making the decision, I was at the level of junior executive at the Jamaican Telephone Company. The pay good. I don't say the pay all right, the pay good. And in addition to the pay, uniform allowance, housing allowance, car upkeep, lunch voucher,
benefits,
medical, optical, dental, every all you get. I'm have to think about it hard, as I say. I have a youth. My daughter born 89. So at this point, my daughter is 4.5 years old. And I say, yo, I really want to go on a tour, you know, but I'm think. Say, you know what? I'm going to do it. It's a chance of a lifetime. Worst case, I come back and I try to find another job. And I left the work. A couple months short of my 10-year anniversary. So additional benefits and award and all them something. We never get them because I never stay the extra months. I'm going to go up on a tour. India. India for 3 months. People, when we reach India, and them say, all right, this is so it's going to go on, and we're glad to have you in our country. And then a thing go down, and the main sponsor pull out of the tour. And then when the main sponsor pull out, a couple of the subsidiary sponsors pull out also. So we're now in India with no sponsorship. Start today already. Still I go through and do the show, you know. Then a thing called bubonic plague broke out in India. Everybody experienced COVID the other day. All right. So plague was something similar to COVID. And the entire country shut down. And people just start drop like fly. We in India can't come out. People there, the hotel bill expire. And so we start call one next friend, and the ambassador calls somebody else, and then put you up for a night, so put you up for a day there. So. And it never pretty. But by living in water, people, I tell you the God truth. Because I think my picnic, I can't reach them. They have cell phone and WhatsApp and
right, because I can't imagine even the terror with the plague happening.
Exactly.
Like being broke in that country are just the smallest to me. I think about going back home to my family. How was your mindset them time?
I tell you, you're not sure if you reach back at your yard. My mother, my picnic, it never pretty. But never once did I say I made the wrong decision.
Right.
You know? I say, Father God, this is it. And you've taken me through many things. You will take me through this too. I'm going to reach back at my yard. Broke and no job.
Right.
But it's where you live good with people and you network and you have a good heart. People remember things that you do for them. And people see you're a trying youth and you're humble youth. That's why humility, folks, humility. Humble yourself through life and you reach anywhere you want to go.
And don't burn bridges.
And don't burn bridges.
Don't feel like you're up on a high horse right now and
see there?
Better than everybody.
Yes, see there? And so, we go some boom, make a call. And I see street down a Belize say, hey Campbell, come down, we doing a production, we want a lead actor. Go to Belize, work for a couple months, come back, somebody call me, go New York. We go New York and do another little stint. Then I do one little movie at Jamaica, get a little role, but it was just hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth. For nearly 2 years. More than 2 years, because, yeah, for nearly 4 years, it was pretty much hand to mouth, from 1994 to 1998. And at that point, I was fortunate enough to work, I'd worked with Patrick Brown.
Right.
Because in 1987, we did a production called Friends, and it had gone pretty well. And so Patrick remembered me from that. And in 1998, Patrick Brown, myself, another director called Trevor Nairn, and the administrative director called Lenford Salmon, we formed Jambiz International Limited. And that is, well, right now, Jambiz is a leading production theatre company in Jamaica. And if I may dare say so, in the Caribbean. Okay? Yeah, man. But we do a thing, and it's from this I'm start seeing way a little better.
Right.
Yeah?
Now, I want to ask, who was the comedian at the time, the theatre comedian at the time, where you, as a little, you would see and feel inspired by?
You see, when I tell you about the drama club, I'm going to go at the field trip, go watch a play. I'm seeing in the theatre, I'm going to go see and look. There's a gentleman by the name of Charles Hyatt. I see that man up on stage and I say, am I good? Am I good? But I love meet the man there. And it so happened I got to meet him. I got to work with him. He became a friend and he became my mentor. So all the good habits me have now, in terms of attention to detail, in terms of punctuality, in terms of being professional every time, Uncle Charlie teach me them things there.
Now, for the audience, I want you give them like one of the biggest takeaway as something where him as a mentor teach you in the business or as a person overall.
I think one of the lessons I learned from him is pay attention to detail. There are a lot of times we're doing stuff and we may be doing it for a period of time and we figure say we know it. Don't make it slip.
Right.
Never ever. It's like a pilot. Every time go sit down in the cockpit, him check everything and check off. And yeah, that's how I treat my work. If I do a show 100 times, 100 times I'm going to do the same thing. If I come in and I go stand and place a battle there, so every night I come in. I go in one night and say, oh, me go for battle later. No, I'm going, I'm set it, and it have to set a certain way too, you know. Because if me I run backstage and black out, me can go so and shut my eye and can take out the battle. You know, so paying attention to details and being very meticulous in my approach to work. That's what Uncle Charlie taught me. And that's what I keep to this day. So even in my everyday life, you know, sometimes people tell, hey, the other my student them and people tell me, say, I'm miserable. But me no business what they want to call it. That's how I have reached where I reach because of how I operate.
Now, going into the actual work, Glen, and then you take on the moniker Titus Campbell. How did Titus come about?
All right. So, same originally, Patrick Brown, he's a genius. Me no hide and talk it, no time. He wrote, the first play that I did with him was called Friends. That was, as I said, in 1987. And since then, Patrick has written, I'm sure, more than 40 plays. And I've probably done about 30 of them. That's how close we've worked. And so when Oliver at Large came out and became a big hit, nobody never even know about the name Patrick Brown more than Senna.
Right.
Patrick was the one that wrote a lot of those little 5-minute skits. And that developed into the Oliver at Large series. He wrote quite a few of those scripts. And so when everybody saw how Oliver did well, and he himself said, yeah, him see how Jamaicans take to it. He said, yeah, Jamaica ready for another comedy show, you know. And so him said, all right, we have a match it out now. Oliver have film character and nobody can step in Oliver's shoes. We have to become something different. And say, how about a little country boy, rotten teeth country boy, come a town and the escapades and things he gets involved in. And how about giving him a characteristic where in tight, meaning say he no leg or nothing. He no give a prayers, he no give a ice cement, he no give. And so Titus stay. And him say, name and nature in tight, so we call him Titus. And that's how it came about. The series named Titus in Town. So a country boy come to town and all the things that happened to him while him in town.
Now, I assume say where the actual play name?
Which one?
Titus come, Oliver at Large, right?
No, it was called Titus in Town.
Oh, Titus in Town.
Yes.
Was that your biggest play to date? Or the play where put your name on the map?
That play bust me. I'm not hide and talk. Because you have to understand the power of television.
Right.
Not everybody go theatre house or play to go see a live performance. But most people have a TV in their house.
Right.
And in 1990, when Titus came out, just after the Oliver at Large, was like a phenomenon. People left work early to go home. Pick no bother rampant street no more. Because Titus a come on TV. Who don't have TV, make sure they find a yard where have a TV to go watch it. And then back in the days, that was the days of pirating things off of TV. Because people have a VHS,
CD.
DVD, and tape it and send it go foreign. So that's how Oliver became big around the Caribbean.
It's like free. It almost take money out of your pocket, but them take it and give you free promotion.
Yes, exactly.
So you still have to be grateful for it. Because them sales, they couldn't put money in your pocket.
Exactly.
But then the marketing,
we could have never paid for that.
You get never pay for that.
Yeah, so that's how Titus put my name on the map.
No.
And I go to anywhere in Jamaica, and summertime I never bother go to some of the hotel them. Because I go for relaxation.
Everybody.
And the staff will come out.
But just did I go lead them to say, when was it when you in your community just normal in and you get to know say, yo, man, a star, like people come up to you and
when you walk around, when you walk around Jamaica, or you going to the bank, and the bank was, oh, Mr. Campbell, come over here, man. How are you? Have a seat in the office. You want something to drink? Thompson, come and get something from Mr. Campbell for me, no?
It's the first feeling there.
We go Price Smart, and the line long so. And I may have a one little something in a man at the back of the line, and my man turned around and said, wait, Titus, come on, come in front of me. And then somebody said, no, make the general come up here, sir. And before you look, me there at the front of the line. And nobody no feel away, everybody happy because them see them star. And they make for talk to him. You know? And that's when I said, God is good. God is good. You know? I'm going to give thanks to the blessings. You know?
So, we want to go into the actual play now where we are going to see.
Yes. Room 513.
The third, right?
Yes.
Room 513. Were you involved anyhow in the script or you just get the script?
No. Again, the genius himself, Patrick Brown, he has a knack of telling Jamaican stories that give you fuller entertainment, but also have a little something They make you go so and think. And even if you're not get it right away, somewhere down the line, you're gonna say to yourself, yo, so and so and so and so. So you're getting the entertainment, but you're getting some form of
Some value.
yeah, some value.
Right, because me go ask you, if you and him that close for no reason, you know if him right from experience or other people.
So my time, I wonder about somebody's story there, Patrick, right? You know, cause not seeing somebody can't write this story there, you know. But he does a lot of research. So him script them detailed, the nuances. We as actors have to do research. Cause he might tell you, say, yo, nobody else come. I'm come and say play a junkie to come.
You have to know how drunk move.
Yeah,
For real.
you have to go research it. And if you do,
Probably have to have been a drunk.
well, if you don't come mix me up, you know. Don't come mix me, all right? No, but if you haven't had the experience yourself, you might have to go find somebody who have the experience. I will sit down in a bar, or be
And
around
study
people.
people.
Yeah, or study people. And so, for 513, and for all of his plays, we have a motto at Jambiz. We're going to entertain, we're going to inform, and at the very least, we're going to provoke thought.
Right.
So if we can't change your moral thinking or standing, at least we're going to make you think about it. Right? When we did a play called Windscreen Posse, talk about you, them there, stoplight, a white car glass. We go research it. And people come and they play and they laugh. And then the next day, we get a call and I say, Glenn, I come on a show last night and I laugh. And you know, so I start treating you, them as stoplight different.
Like with a different type of respect.
Yeah, because you realize
you get to see inside from
we
research
it and we tell the story. Some of them out there because them parents don't have nothing. Them have a sick mother at bed. Some of the girls up on the street, they have an uncle or father who abuse them and them run away just to get away from that. You know, some people, them little brother and little sister can't go to school if they don't hustle enough money to carry home. You understand? So all of the things are done with research. And we hope that if we can change your moral compass in the right direction, we at least make you think about it.
Right.
You understand? So room 513 is no different. In a nutshell, it tells the story of a hotel manager who, I mind him own business at work one day and a sister in running, asked if she can use the bathroom and thing. She don't look bad. And them, you know, man and man talk and and she laugh and she talk and one thing lead to another. And next thing you say, she come back one next night and she come back one next night. And then you realize say, this not supposed to go on. Because the man married. She
Always
married.
the married man them.
No, don't do that. Because it's
People
not
like-
true.
Always
No,
the married man them.
No, sir. She married too.
Yeah. No, me could talk about that.
Okay.
'Cause the man them always get the bill.
Okay. And then the irony of the situation is, very early out, she say, I love my husband, so please don't fall in love with me.
So no.
And then, little after that, down the road, she go and go tell the man. She go and go tell her
Couldn't
husband.
hold it.
She couldn't hold it. I'm not telling you no more because I that's how the
Yes.
mix-up start.
Check out
That's how the mix-up
room
start.
513 people for sure.
Yes.
Now, more make you know say for me I grew up seeing theatre comedy and me grew up seeing my granny them, my auntie them, all of them. Back then it was almost like theatre comedy was the big thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
People used to pour out in a numbers to go watch plays them time there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have never seen a theater play before. This, the third coming, Room 513, is gonna be my first theater play.
Please.
But me,
Why people
like,
can say from here,
me very
he is a
aware.
virgin. He is a theater virgin.
me very aware though
Yes.
of the comedic atmosphere and theater and all of that, because even though I never go sit and watch a play, I see them on the TV.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you get what I say.
Yeah,
I never come sit down in the theater, but I see it on the TV.
Folks, I guarantee, me not hide and talk. I've seen it happen over and over again. People who have never seen a play like yourself, and some of them even, at least you have a willingness to experience it. You have some people say, the play thing, sir, I can't buy that. I prefer stay in my yard and watch one video or, you know, go up online and watch YouTube.
Yeah.
And I said to them, come and watch the show.
Right.
If you don't like it, if you have a bad experience, me personally, I give you back your money.
Right. And that,
every single time, every single one of them,
they appreciate
I
it, right?
never know so this thing nice. And when the next one I keep, we can come back tomorrow and watch it again.
No joke.
That happens every time.
Because it was one time in my lifetime. And that's why I say it almost have to do with age. I don't know if it have to do with the maturity or how old I get and your dad get interested in more things. It have to do with, I remember one time, I never interested to go see a stand-up comedy show.
Yeah.
I'm just in my age now where I want to go pay my money and watch a stand-up comedy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm in a prime now where I want to go sit down and watch a theater play because I seek different type of entertainment.
Yes, yes, yes.
You understand me?
That's the thing.
I feel like it also have to do with the age, you know?
Yeah.
And then in this generation, a lot of our youth them kind of out of tune with like
and
stand up and theater.
Them have distractions.
Them have TikTok, them have YouTube, the easy consumption media.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That is the thing.
So, the question leading to how are you as a elder comedian, we don't call you an OG in our game, I try adapt with the new wave. Forget yourself in front of the younger youths, forget them for interested in a theater play again.
Yeah. Well,
because it's almost like theater play to me a dwindle.
Yeah,
like
No,
the audience are dead.
Yeah. And truth be told, COVID never helped the situation either. Because when COVID come, we depend on a bicycle, we dem a go on and people are come out and things. And COVID come and lock it down for 2.5, nearly 3 years. So some of the older folks, having seen them brethren and them sister and them loved one or them child or somebody dead from this thing, they nobody in too much go out and mingle with crowd again. That is one thing. And then some of the other folks now, because of COVID, start get used to just sit down in a house and go up online and do stuff online. As I say, Netflix and YouTube and TikTok and so COVID opened up the global market, as them say, where people weren't restricted to just in a Jamaica and come into a play. Them start watch things and watch everything from her. And them say, so I can't bother go bed and put on clothes and spray up cologne and thing. So go sit down, spend money. I can stay in my bed and watch something. So the mindset of people became lazy, it changed.
And as we say, the faster productive.
Easier
for consume.
Yeah, and people's concentration span got shorter now. Them things say, go sit down and watch something for 2 hours and we can stay now.
But are you trying to get in front of the new youths? Like
So we're doing a couple of things.
TikTok, Reels, Instagram.
Yeah. We have folks in our team that they post regularly, and they have a nice little following and go on. So we use all the Instagram, the TikTok, the Facebook. Well, Facebook, I mean, that's for the older folks, but we still use it because we still want to reach everybody we can reach. What has happened in Jamaica that they've introduced a subject in the school curriculum now, theatre arts, which in nowadays they never have
that.
them thing there. And part of your theatre arts syllabus is that you have to see a play and critique it. So right away, we are trying to reach out to the younger folks. And again, we say once you experience it, believe me, you're not turn back.
Definitely.
So
and
them young youth,
definitely vouch for that.
yeah,
for
them
sure.
young youth they know. So them go man and say, Mommy, I'm go see Glen Campbell in a show, or I'm go watch a show and it's nice. I think you'd like it. And Mommy and Daddy go. And those same young folks will be leaving school soon, going to college, and they will be the spenders in a couple years' time. And them we have to tap into. Because them are people I get sponsorship from. Them are people when them have kids, them are going to bring them, come and they show them. And so on, you know. So we're doing that. And we're also trying to do more, yes, live theatre is live theatre and nothing will change that. Yeah? But we also have to reach the audience first to bring them in.
Right.
So we do the snippets, we do and we post them. And when people see little clips and so on, yeah, a little 2-3 minute clip, and we put them out, and people say, yo, it's funny. Want to see the whole story.
Right.
And so them come out. So these are some of the little ways that we're trying to reach the younger people.
I made an advice you yourself get on the actual TikTok content creation part. I think you can create like shorter scripts and stuff like that. Engage with the audience.
Why you want to stress out my old brain now?
No, build an audience yourself because to me, if you are going to continue do the
no, it's true. You have to keep in touch.
Stream where definitely like valid.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. We have to keep in touch.
No,
we have to go where the people are.
You have the what you don't say now. You don't call that. You're getting a chance for like mentor any like upcoming comedians, theater, stand-up, or even sketch comedians.
Yeah.
We reach out to you interested in.
Well, not on a one-to-one basis, but like I do presentations at School of Drama. I do presentations at high schools. I reach out to people. We used to have a theater workshop. Our company used to have a theater workshop. I'm a national adjudicator for speech and drama. So I go around the island and we adjudicate the presentations. And it's not only about giving out gold, silver, and bronze medal.
Right.
It's about constructive criticism. And day after day, we get on the road and copy step out there. Oh, and see your papers, please. Rated. Mr. Campbell, you know, see you judge me in a festival one time and you give me one bronze medal. I go away, I go, man. You know, and so I book them up every day in the supermarket, in the bank, wherever, and say, sir, I went to festival and you judged me in festival. We land up, we reach an airport. We come here the other day at Baltimore airport. I'm somebody and say, sir, you know, I was in festivals a couple years ago and you right up here, sir. So it's all over the world, you know, the people who I've spoken to, have encouraged, and I've given some advice as to how to make the craft better.
As to the new wave, as you can see, short form skits and sketches have become like super, like fluctuated, you would say, in the space. You know, a lot of like comedians come about and they mainly stick to like short sketches, short skits, and things like that. A lot of comedians, especially the OGs, them complain, say the youth, them not have no substance, them not have no real talent. Them just have like the wave right now and them a grab the audience for them, but them not really substantial. What you think, are you tapped into the current batch of comedians and things for seeing?
I'm not on social as much as I should be, I admit. But I have nothing against these young people. A lot of them kept us sane during COVID. You understand? Because when you watch somebody, if you want to watch somebody like a foolish system and you laugh and you just smile and and a lot of them just need some guidance to make they can perfect it and make it better. But they are filling a gap
Right.
as we speak.
Right.
Right? And me not give nobody no, me not put on nothing, you know.
Because
so,
there's
me can't see nobody take nothing from me because I never put on nothing to keep for myself.
right.
So they're
Because
doing their thing and
there's many branches of comedy.
Yeah, of course.
You in a one, you have stand-up comedians, you have sketch comedians, and you have, if a TikTok, they call them internet comedians or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's many branches of comedy.
Of course.
We have a conversation with Fancy Cat and then Major Hype. I don't know if you know me.
Yeah, man,
Jumping at the conversation, and they had this notion that you can't call yourself a comedian if you can't do stand-up comedy or all round. You can't do everything within comedy if you call yourself a comedian. Now, I don't know if you ever do stand-up yet, but me know you for theatre plays. You get me? I say acting.
Yeah. And that's why.
And that does not take away from you being a excellent comedian.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I'm more for ask you your take on that.
And I say to people sometimes, I'm an actor first who handles comedy very well.
Right.
I don't take the title of stand-up comedian because I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Right.
Me can't stand up and tell joke. But I will play a character and I make you laugh your head off.
Right.
And
that's talent.
Yes,
that's
and you
talent.
believe that character is who him say him is. I can convince you. Right?
So you own the brand.
And that is my lane.
Right.
And that's what I tell people all the time. So you find your lane, do your lane. Right? Johnny Daly, Fancy Cat, what his name, Pretty Boy Floyd, all of them, the stand-up comedian them, I'll take my hat off to them.
Right.
Because them
that's another level of talent as well.
Me can't do what them do. Hey, stand in front of a crowd of people and you tell a joke and a man say, oh, look for you like,
And
and them have to cut and go through and whap you and spin you on and come back and probably by then them get him to smile. I him see him and say, yeah man, go on with man. You're a comedian for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah? I can't do that.
Right.
We're going about
But comedian, just the same.
Yes.
You know, take away from the talent
Yes,
or the actual work what you do as a comedian.
And truth
So
be
you
told,
can't discredit somebody because they do.
So if these people are online doing a little thing, that's probably their lane.
Their talent.
Yeah. And we mustn't feel say because them can't do what we are do, them no work nothing. No.
Right.
Them a do what them can do. And it's working for them. And it's filling a void. Me can't go up online and go do something like that.
Who does to the actual comedians who can do stand-up, theatre, sketches, and all of that? Oh, no bad.
All of those who can do all that. Me proud of them. Do not take. But as for me, Lord, me make me do for me.
Still a comedian.
Yes.
That's just the point where me that try get across.
Yes, man.
I am Fancy Cat and Major Hype.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You can't say the people them where can't do stand-up, but them are the sketch comedy.
Yeah, man.
Them are not comedian.
Them are different thing, man. There's different. You have different genres of music. You have different genres of theater. You have different genres of everything. Yeah.
Now, titles and stuff like that. You worried about titles and things like that within theater? Like if somebody consider you one of the best theater actor, or you worried about them title?
No. When I was young, it used to bother me if I got a bad review in a play. There weren't many bad reviews, mark it. But if like I remember one time. I was in high school. I did a production and I write, I direct, I'm acting. I remember the critic, God rest his soul, named Archie Lindo. Archie Lindo says, I think young Campbell should stick to acting. You know something about I write no more play after that? I've directed since.
What's going on with that? I not see screen. We good? Okay.
Yes, I've directed since, but my thing is that I like acting and I'm still enjoying it so much. So I mean, I have a problem sticking with that. But in terms of titles and so on, I know what I'm capable of, and I am proud of what I've done. And people who I respect and I respect their opinion have said me all right, and people who I trust. That is the important thing. The people I trust, it matters to me how they feel. And so from people I trust, all right, me all right. John Public, yes.
No.
I wanna spend money come at the thing, but at the end of the day, I realize that and I accept I will not be able to please everybody. You're going to be have a one man. Remember one time I step on stage, I cut my soul case, and a man in loud now, yo Titus, you're not funny like Oliver. I'm saying, that's what that's for.
Hey.
And people start cussing me And I'm saying, yo, let me just go on them show and thing. But I don't pay attention to what people say. Right? I love what I do.
Right.
And people who matter to me love what I do. And the general audience members out there love what I do.
Right.
Because they keep paying to come to see me year and year again. I've been doing this now, folks, for 44 years. And so if you can't be doing something for 44 years, you must be doing something good. And so I will continue to do it.
Now this upcoming play, Room 513, at the name Glen Titus Campbell make me interested to come see the play. Just because I remember seeing your on my granny TV. And something I want to come experience myself. Now we see where you get the Actor Boy Awards. Best production. Best comedy. Best new Jamaican script. For that film.
And I'm not take the credit for all of that, because again, Patrick Brown write and produce and direct the play there. So all of them treating there, where you just call, graciously give them to him, because him make that happen. I was also nominated for Best Actor for the same 513. So me will hold on to that. Me get a nomination as the Best Actor.
A nomination
and guess what?
Is...
I did another play called Barefoot Battalion that I was also nominated. So for the one awards ceremony, my name did it 2 times in the Best Actor category.
That's an honor alone, right there.
And I got the Best Actor for the other show. So, Best Actor Glen Campbell
nonetheless
is in 513.
Nonetheless.
Don't talk.
May I go in a while like a piece of controversy. You see Beanie Man and you see Vibes Cartel. 2 kings of dancehall per se.
Yes.
One is self-proclaimed, one I people them game. Vibes Cartel, the people them say, I'm my king. Beanie Man, I say, I'm my king. So, I don't know. And then in a comedy.
A theater we are talking about.
So we are going to theater now.
Okay.
We are going to theater now.
All right, talk.
We are going to
Big up
theater
yourself,
now.
Beanie.
We are going to theater now because
Yes, vibes.
there's also a self-proclaimed king of Caribbean comedy. But then when we see a person where people them give just the other day, Oliver Samuels, king of Caribbean comedy, him just get it right there. Major Hype calling himself the king of Caribbean comedy. That's why I'm asking if you're worried about titles.
No.
Because Major Hype talented, great at what he do. Oliver talented, great at what he do. But it goes back to my point where Fancy Cat and Major did a talk say, if you not do stand up, you can't be considered a real comedian or a comedian. me no member of Oliver doing stand-up.
Oh, Bridget.
Me no member of that.
Yes, man.
But him is
man.
mostly theater.
That's how Oliver made his name to
Right.
stand up.
Right.
Oliver was going places and hosting
That
shows.
is education to
Yeah,
me
man.
because me no have no
Yeah.
sightings of
All
Oliver
right. Let me give you a little history.
being in a stand-up comedy.
Let me give you a little history.
But me see him work what him doing in a theater play.
Let me teach you something. The national pantomime that has been running for over 50 years. There was a point in the show where them had to change the set behind the curtain. A big elaborate set. And it would take a while, probably 3 or 5 minutes. So. And what they did is have Oliver come in front of the curtain and just vibes, just talk with the audience. That's how Oliver became popular. They never remember the
So
character.
that was like a whole improvise.
Yes, man. They never dare think about the character I'm playing in a pantomime. And when he come out in front and start talk and get joke. And that Oliver was known for.
That's
So
education to me. Because everything with me is say Oliver and mostly like acting or theater plays.
Yeah, man. So Oliver was one of the best in terms of comic timing. Whether stand-up or whether live theater comedy, that is the thing that you can learn that. Comic timing. Oliver is the king. So, stand-up comedians, them thing is a little different because they might tell a joke. And how you tell a joke still has to be on how you time it, how you time the punchline. How
It have to land
it have to land the right way. But me come see Oliver do it. Them other people come after. So I don't know, man.
Me just feel like the whole tiger thing is silly because
semantics.
Everybody talented in their own way. And it only create division when you try to say, me I king. Me I king over here. Say, just support whoever do good over there, so you support whoever do good over there, so no, all come together.
We are all royalties. We're all part of the royal family.
When the time needed for come together, come together.
I don't know. I'm not calling myself no king, but I may be a prince. All right, or a lord. Okay, you know, family. Lord. Yeah, I come from England, so it's Lord Titus to you all. Thank you.
No. We are going to like the wrap up now. I want to ask you, like, within your lane comedy where you do, has there, because we know comedy always have like provocative concepts and, you know, things where push the envelope in our way. Have you ever gotten a role where you look upon it and say, you know, I can't play that part, I can't say this, I can't, because...
Yeah, definitely. More than once. There are a few times that I've got scripts that have curse words in them. Early in my career, foolishly or whatever you want to call it, may say, all right, I'll do it. And then I took a decision that there are three things. When I started to deal with kids, and started mentoring kids. I start be spokesman for certain companies. I say, you don't need certain word and everything. You can get the same information. You can be upset same way. You can be passionate same way. You can whatever. Any spectrum of emotions and conditions where you can still express yourself. My mother is one, and she even learned from me, you know. My mother, she can cuss your dog rotten, you know, and she don't use one bad word, you know. Well, I agree. You can say anything you want to say without using a bad word. F words or whatever, the Jamaican BC or whatever, the cloths or whatever it is. You can tell the same story. And so I took a decision and said, you see, if Pitney and look up to me, you know, and plus me have a grandson, if my daughter, my grandson, my wife, and my pastor can watch it, I not do it.
Yeah. Because it's like them thing that kind of limit your audience.
Yes, man. Yes, man. And then when it comes to other subject matters and anything, the other day, a brethren called me and asked me if you do a role in a movie. And
What time over the pun?
61 minutes.
I say, give me the premise of the story. I'm telling him, let me think about it. So I'm think about it. I'm really look on the script and something. I'm saying it's promoting, like it's supporting homosexuality. Me, myself, nah, play nothing. Me, are the youth father, something like that.
Right.
I lick out against the youth. So in essence, my role all right.
Right.
Because I stand for me feel and believe. But I look back and say, that's my role. But the general story is painting a picture and supporting something I not support.
Right.
If me not support it and me can't reconcile that with God
Right.
or with my family, it can't go down. Right? So things like that. Morally, it have to be uplifting. And people say if I play certain roles, I say there's a limit to what I play and there's levels. Because we can play a bad man. We can play a gunman.
Yeah.
We can probably play a murderer. But at the end of the day, the story itself must
The
be going in
message
another
must-
direction.
yeah,
the
the
message must be
message
going in
must-
another
yeah.
direction.
Yeah.
So it have to be benefiting somebody or making somebody think twice about something.
It's
Somebody
like
have to
almost
play
you have a
Judas.
whole entire conversation, but you have to come to a moral.
Yes,
at the end.
man.
What
Yes,
is
man.
the moral?
Yes.
The moral
It
have
have
to
to be
make
something
sense.
uplifting.
Yes.
Yeah. Or something positive. As me I say, somebody had to play Judas in the Bible story. Yeah. If
But
you watch
then-
the Passion of Christ or you watch Jesus of Nazareth, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody have to play Pontius Pilate. You understand? But the story being told has to be one of such that somebody will say, them get the message, the positiveness.
No, I get that. But has there ever been a script where you say, that script there, where me they deny or turn down, and the script where got, like the one that got away? Like, was there ever a script where you say, I wish me did take that role there?
No.
No?
Because right now, as we say, me and Patrick Brown working for nearly 40 years now. And so he writes now with me in mind.
Right.
I've passed the stage now where I have to audition for a play in Jamaica. People write them scripts and offer me roles. I'm saying I don't have the time for it or you think about it or whatever. And so Patrick Brown writes and he will say, all right, Glenn, this is the concept me have, which one of the character them you want to play. Or this is what I choose you for, but how you think, how you feel about it. I'm saying, yeah, man. So he, having been working with me so long, he himself is making sure, say, become fresh, become different every time. Let it not be said, somebody come on the show and say, Titus, I get tired and old and stale. No, never that.
Right.
Right? Never that.
Now, yeah, going into like the actual end of like, more you really tell me like what you do going forward to make sure say the life of theatre comedy stay lit. Like right now going forward to capture new audiences and things like that.
Well, I am.
Or where you don't implore the audience, you say. Right. Even though you tell them up there, so say, check it out. Just give it a chance and you will not regret it.
I am aware of the fact that I am human and I will not be here forever. That being said, we have to nurture and bring up the ones who go and take the baton. We love track and field. We love relay. I see me around. Me have the baton here now. But I know me one in a race.
I have to pass it
I have to
on.
pass on the baton.
I know that is the real victory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And for the race to go on,
finish.
yeah, for finish.
Yeah.
Right? And for race to continue, because after we win this, we are going to our next championship and we are do it again. And maybe the next championship, me might not able to run so fast no more. And a younger one come and run faster than me. So we want to have the A team at all times.
Right.
So we have to make sure so we help train and nurture the A team there. To always be running the race. Always spreading and make we have a pool.
I like the implementation I want to do with the school where it almost require you to go watch a play.
Yeah, man.
So it's like you still keep
Yeah, man.
at least some young people.
Yeah, some
in
young
loop.
people. And if out of class of 10, we get 1 or 2 every time. So every year we get
that
another
change?
1, another 2. Yeah, man, we are going to build the pool. When me I come up, people now do theatre as a profession.
Right.
Yeah, man leave work, or in my case, we left school and go rehearsal and thing. Now we have a handful of people that are doing theatre. That's all them do. Whether it's commercials and movies and stage plays, but that's all them do. Right? We need to build the industry, so we need to have more people playing. We need to have more players.
Right.
So we have to nurture them.
Now, for that, building the industry, where you think Jamaica missing? Like, what you think the government can do for help theatre and the actual culture that for live on? So
I was one of them that once upon a time used to say, government now do nothing, government now do this. But truth be told, government have so much to do.
they're handful.
Government have so much to do. How you think about civil servant, police, teacher, nurse them? You know? And yeah, them a struggle. And in addition to me helping to nurture the future generation, those are the people we need too, and government barely make it with them. So we have to start being innovative and find ways to create income, create resources, network for ourselves. Within the industry.
Yeah.
We have to network. We have to speak to people. The government, it would be nice if we had some more infrastructure. Because a lot of times we don't have venues that have proper lights or proper stage or simple things that make the product so much better. Yeah. We have people come to Jamaica from overseas and say, they can't believe what we are able to create with little or nothing. You know? But with a like little something to go on in addition to the little or nothing we work with. You understand?
Let's see you work with Oliver and thing, and see you do like acting and everything. Is there any like vision for say yo, me da want for in a like a big this production movie, or is there any actors where you would want to work with, or comedians where you would want to work with, you know, get to work with yet?
No, in the Jamaican landscape, I have worked with most of the actors. In terms of hopes and aspirations, I'm not fooling myself. People say, why you don't go to Hollywood? People, I'm 61 this year. If me could get up and left my Jamaica, land I love, we go buck up 50. We might talk about 50. 3,000 people up at Hollywood Gate. Good like me, and some of them better. I left Jamaica, the comfort and the position I hold. Glen Titus Campbell, Order of Distinction from the government of Jamaica. Eh? Why would I leave that landscape where I'm at the top tier? If you go somewhere else, go better. If you go start over. No, people. Now stay in my lane. I am married now. I have a grandson. I have a 95-year-old mom that I want to take care of for as long as she lives.
God bless mommy.
Yeah, God bless mommy. And so, may I stay in my lane? I continue to act if a few movie projects come along, whether in Jamaica or around the area where I can reach and it fit into my timetable. Yes, we work on it. We'll continue to work on our Jamaican products. Jambi's my company. We will do our own stuff. If there's anybody who wants to collaborate, we'll consider it. But it'll go on good, and I'm blessed. I've been blessed. And I'll continue to work. I'll continue to inspire young people. And I did some of that.
Now, room 513 coming up. The 3rd. Me bad with days. I don't know what day that is.
Saturday, people.
Tomorrow.
Saturday. Tomorrow, Friday is the day after Saturday.
Yeah, me bad with days. But room 513 I forward up. I want to tell the rest of people them where else you have future endeavors for upcoming shows and stuff like that.
All right.
So they can look
So,
out for it.
folks, room 513 is in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Maryland area. This Saturday, May 3, High Point High School. Showtime 7 p.m. Don't be late. It's going to be a date. You're going to see Mix Up and Blender. You're going to see me, Glen Titus Campbell, Cherie Elise, Courtney Wilson, Kira South. It's a play, as we said before, best production. Oh, by the way, Cherie, a best actress too, yeah? So at the top, at the cream of the crop, we're going to get here in this area this weekend. Come see it, come support Jamaican comedy, Jamaican theater, Jamaican culture. Yeah? When we leave here, we have some other stops to make. Look out Florida, look out Atlanta, look out New York.
New York, definitely.
Yes, look out. We are come. Look out Cayman. Someone who might know people at Cayman. Look out, we are come. Yeah? And then after that, Mr. Brown write already, you know, I'm right. The summer production already. Listen out for another production from the pen of Patrick Brown, starring yours truly, Glen Titus Campbell. We're not telling you the name yet, but it opens end of July in Kingston, Jamaica. And then, folks, all of you down in the Caribbean, hey, guess what? Patrick Brown's Barefoot Battalion, we may be going to Carry Festa this year. Yeah, it's going to be a thing down the Caribbean, there, man. All right, so watch out. It's going to be great.
Now tell them where they can find up on socials.
On social media, look for Glen Titus Campbell, Facebook, Instagram. I'm up on TikTok soon. I promise soon.
We'll probably get him for doing one TikTok right now. For promotion of room 530. We'll probably try to get him for that TikTok.
All right. Bless up. Love it, yeah.
It was a good episode. I hope you find something inspiring out of this episode, because that's the mission of InkSpired to Inspire. Until next time, guys, I am your host, InkSurgeon. We soon up on our next one.